Dear all, welcome and thank you for tuning in to this video. I'm Dr. Loay Al-Zube. In this video, I'm going to answer a question about which is the best biomedical engineering field to invest your time, money, and energy in studying and exploring and making it as part of your main focus as a biomedical engineer. And welcome to my channel. I create content related to engineering in general and specifically in biomedical engineering. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you get informed every time when I upload my videos. And before I answer the question, which is very important, and I hope that you will stay till the end of the video to know the answer, and you watch the whole video with its entirety. So I would like to give a shout out to one of my websites that I am actually managing and the proud owner of, which is forpetra.com. Petra is a World Heritage Site in Jordan in the Middle East, and it is also one of the new world wonders. I will leave a link for my website in the description. Go and check it. It's worth checking there. Now, going back to the question. So I receive a lot of questions from my students and my friends and family members who their kids or children are interested in studying biomedical engineering, asking what is the best field to study and to focus on in biomedical engineering. So, and especially students, engineers who are newly graduated and they would like to invest their time in a graduate school, and they would like to find out what is the field that the best in biomedical engineering for them to invest their time, money, and energy, and that is, and also which is rewarding financially and as well as professionally. So before I answer this question, I would like to start by stating what is the definition of biomedical engineering. So biomedical engineering is the use of basic sciences and the concepts of basic sciences, as well as the concepts of engineering, in order to solve healthcare problems and challenges. And this encompasses that you need to learn physics, chemistry, biology, electrical engineering, biomedical, mechanical engineering, and anatomy, and a wide variety of topics. And because of that, because of the fact that we live in the 21st century, where we no longer actually looking for professionals who are very specialized in a narrow subfield in their discipline, for example, in physics or, subfield in chemistry, we are trying to generate and create graduates who can work with, in an interdisciplinary way, in a multidisciplinary group, in order to solve our current challenges, which are very complex. So you need to know chemistry, biology, you need to know electrical engineering, computer engineering. And then as an example of that, if you would like to design motorized or powered wheelchair, you need to learn mechanics, you need to learn electrical engineering, you need to learn biology, and you need to learn biomedical engineering. So all the challenges that we are faced with actually in the 21st century are complex challenges, and that's why we need multidisciplinary training, and we need graduates and engineers who actually can understand different concepts from different disciplines. Because of that fact, or that nature of biomedical engineering, we have a wide range of fields. So the biomedical engineer can work in biomechanics, or can work in medical instrumentation and imaging. Biomedical engineer can work in biomaterials and tissue engineering. Biomedical engineer can work in artificial intelligence for healthcare applications. A biomedical engineer can code actually for do applications for healthcare. So it's a huge field, and the question was always which one is best. And also we can add to it 3D printing, even biological 3D printing. So the field is expanding and growing, and we come down to this question: which one of them is the best to invest your time, money, and energy, and to make it as the core of your profession? And that is where my answer to my students and everybody who ask this question is: go back to one question. Asking which field is better is not the right question. We need to ask another question that will help us a lot in deciding which field is better and why. The question that I'm proposing to everybody to think of is this: what is the medical condition or the medical challenge or the medical problem that you feel passionate about and you would like to solve and to help solving, and that has some kind of personal experience with you? This is the right question. Once you answer that question, you know exactly which field you want to be in. So instead of asking which field in biomedical engineering is better for graduate school, or for better for me, or is better for making money, the question is, what is the medical condition that you would like to solve, or medical challenge that you would like to participate in solving? That is the best. That's a much better question to ask. And to me, I'm a bone guy. I worked all my life in bone. I feel passionate about creating solutions for people who suffer from fractures, and they're diabetic as well as osteoporotic. So I focus on osteoporosis and diabetes, and its effect, and their deteriorating effects on bone, and that's my passion, because I know that we have an aging community, society. People live longer, and they want to be active and productive, and they want to be independent as long as possible. So diabetes actually affects not only our metabolism, but it also affects the anabolic activities and anabolic processes of bone as well as skin. So if you have someone is diabetic and they experience a cut in the skin, it will take twice the time to heal if it healed, and also if it's going to heal. And also the same thing goes for bone. So a diabetic person will, with a fracture, the bone will not heal as it's supposed to heal in the same way that a normal person would actually. The bone of a normal person would. And also osteoporosis is a huge problem within our aging communities. So what I wanted to invest my time and energy in is learning everything I can in order to help solve these two, the challenge of bone regeneration and bone healing in the presence of osteoporosis and diabetes. And by the way, diabetes is predominant in female because of the menopause and their hormonal cycles. For males, diabetes actually can result in osteoporosis. So it's a complex problem, and I learned everything that I can in order to help people. So how did I approach this? I know how to use mechanical testing to test bone. As an engineer, I know how bone actually form and how bone metabolize, and also how bone regenerate in the case of fracture. I know all the cells involved in the bone tissue. I know how they work, how they function. I know how to use ultrasound to accelerate bone healing. I know how to use electromagnetic waves to accelerate bone healing. I know how to design robotics and how to program Arduinos for assistive technologies, rehabilitation engineering. So as an engineer, my challenge is clear, which is the effect of diabetes and osteoporosis on bone and bone metabolism and bone regeneration. And I invested my time in order to try to solve this medical challenge. And that's what I want you to think of. I want you to think about what is the medical problem or medical challenge that you feel passionate about and it touches you personally and you would like to solve. And then you need to learn everything in order to solve that medical problem. This is a much better approach actually for biomedical engineers to identify which field they want to be in. And as you progress in your learning and in your training as well as in your profession, you will be exactly what is the thing that you want to do and which field is better for you. So I hope that this help in helping biomedical engineers or biomedical engineering students or whoever is interested in biomedical engineering to focus on what they actually feel passionate about by identifying what is the medical problem. And one thing before I leave you, I want you to also, after you identify that medical challenge and problem, you need to look at the statistics and see if that medical problem is actually as big as you think, because you need to be able to create solutions that impact as many people as possible, the lives of as many people as possible, and improve the life of as many people as possible. So identify the problem, then check the statistics, and if this is a big problem, it's then worth your time, energy, and effort, and your investment in solving this problem. Thank you for watching. If you reached this point, I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more similar content, and share it with your friends and family that they want to learn about biomedical engineering. I think this is valuable. It's a valuable. I'm presenting valuable information, and I believe they're very valuable for a lot of people. Don't also, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.